Aloha mai kako, Maile Domingo here, facilitating the Bradshaw Kackley wedding and our ho'okupu, our makana, right? Our gift from our heart to the couple and to the Kackley family. Such a privilege, right? To be celebrating this moment in their life. And also in this day and age, acknowledging the primacy of marriage, the beauty of the union between man and woman, husband and wife. And so really appreciate the journey here, to be with you, to use our bodies to speak of this beauty. And it's represented in Hilo Hula. And so we get to embark on verse 3 together. So verse 3, it starts with kaulana, and remember kaulana means famous, and what's famous in this verse is moku ola. So for those of you who know moku ola, it's that little island that juts out in Kuhio Bay, and everyone goes there to go fishing or pick opihi or splash in the water with their babies or go feed the ducks. And so that aina, that land, is a place for ohana gathering, pictures, picnics, telling each other the hard truth about things. Like Kai went to go tell my dad she was pregnant, even though he kind of already knew it. Right? It's a place where families communicate, where they fight, where they unify, where they have break bread together and go fishing together. And I bet you there's been pa'i'ai and other events at Moku'ola that just unifies the family. And that is really what we're bringing together in this song, Hilo Hula, is we're bringing our family together. I don't know where you guys are on this continent, to US and in Hawaii, but this hula is unifying our family, and together, this woven together piece is our gift. And so such an honor and a privilege. So the first verse, famous, is moku'ola. Famous is moku'ola. And then the second line, moku au I ke kai. So what they're saying is that au is like take a bath, right? Take a bath, au. And they're saying it's the island where we go get splashed on. Okay, the water is going around and underneath and splashes upon the island. And so it's the moku, the little island, that our bodies get to play in the sea. Okay, so that's going to be our hand motion, and it's very simple. It's going to be on both sides the same motion. Okay, and then the next line is what's the next line? Oh, ho'opulu ili nei. So we get soaking wet, we get splashed, and again we're gonna scoop the water with our hands and splash it onto our shoulders. And then on the other side, scoop the water with our hands and splash it on our shoulders, right? Ho'opulu nei, ho'opulu ili nei, yeah. Right? So we're getting wet, we're splashing, we're getting good fun, right? You know how the children are. If you don't know, you better go drive down there or drive to any beach where there's like tide pools and stuff, and go see the children splashing on themselves. That's the feel I want you to communicate in and through your bodies when you're dancing that moment. Okay, you're gonna splash the water all over. And you see the children splashing on each other, or it's even fun when you see the keiki splashing on these adults who are just supposed to be so serious. Don't drown, you know, they're on the no, don't drown centurion guiding, protecting duties. And so anyway, that's the third line in the verse. Ho'opulu ili nei ea. We're getting all wet, all splashed up with the water. And then the last line in that verse is ma hune ike kai ea. So if you know anything about hune kai, it's when the waves come and they splash against the wall or the rocks that are there, and it goes and it splashes up, right? It splashes up. So that's the hune kai that we're going to be referring to in the hula. It's also when the waves are rolling and you see the misty splashing of the water kind of floating up into the sky. That's hune, right? Hune kai. So for that motion, we're going to be kind of communicating that splashing and then the water going up in the air. Okay. So we'll just do the lima in this video. Lima is hands. And so we'll try that for now. Okay, ready? Ready. Famous is moku ola. Kaulana ho'i moku ola ea. Again. Famous is moku ola. Kaulana ho'i moku ola ea. Kamoku au ike kai. So we're going to do waves on the right hand side 2 times, and then waves on the left hand side 2 times. Kamoku kai. Kamoku au ike kai ea. Ho'opulu, we get all wet, right? We get all wet. Ka ho'opulu ili nei ea. Okay, again, you're going to place your hands down. So you see how my elbows are straight? Down, scoop, and put to the opposite shoulder. Okay, so for the first side, it's going to be scooping down on the right and splashing on the left shoulder. And then the second part is scooping down on the left side and splashing on the right shoulder. Okay, we try that one. Scoop and splash, and scoop and splash. And then the last one is, we're going to pretend like this is the rocks at the edge of the sea or stone wall, and the waves hitting it, splash, and then going up. And on the right hand side, same thing, splash and up. Okay, so on the left side, splash and up, splash and up. I don't know if you can see that. One more time. This arm fully extended at a 45 degrees, so it's not at straight, it's at 45. And then your right hand will touch and splash up. And then your left hand will go not straight, but 45 degrees out. Your left hand touches the right hand, comes up and splashes. Okay, so let's put that all together. Kaulana hoku ola. Am I singing that wrong? Kaulana ho imoku ola ea. Kamoku au I ke kai ea. Ka ho'opulu ili nei ea. Ka hune hune I ke kai ea. One more time. Kaulana ho'i moku ola ea. Ka moku au I ke kai ea. Ka ho'opulu nei ili ea. Ka hune hune I ke kai ea. Okay, practice 100 times.